Hello and welcome to the Connected Yoga Teacher live show. It's May the 1st. It's a gray day here in Ontario. My name is Shannon Crow. I'm your host for the live show and the Connected Yoga Teacher podcast. I'm also a mother of three, a yoga teacher, and a consultant for yoga teachers and studios. I'm excited today because we're going to dive into a whole new season of the live show where I share with you a yoga pose. So today we're doing, it's over here, the Metronome Pose. And I'm going to try again today to show you guys a video of that to go along with it. And then the second part of the show, we're going to answer a question. Thank you, Sheryl of Bhava Tree, for sending in this question. We're going to talk about how to work with a system and some software for your database of students. Okay, so let's dive into the pose and we'll hope that all of our technology works here. As you guys know, I'm new at this eCam Live. So we're going to pick to watch Metronome Pose. And before we even get into that, I just want to go over that this pose is great for building strength in the bones, the muscles, and the core. And when I say core, I mean the core four, the transverse abdominis, the multifidus along the back, the pelvic floor, and the diaphragm. So it's great for all of that. It also helps students to build steadiness, and also known as balance, and work on that. So it's great for ankles, knees, legs. And it's really beginner friendly. You could use this in a chair yoga class, a beginner class, and you can also use it in an all levels class because you can build up how students are doing this. By holding on to a chair or a wall. So for those of you who are practicing at home, if you want to get a block or a book to stand on, if you have a chair near you and or a wall, that would be great. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys me doing the metronome pose. And first of all, come to standing in mountain pose and switch the weight into one leg slowly, but keep a bend in that standing leg. So you're going to see that I bend the knees here. I have a chair ready. And at first you can either be lifting the foot off the floor, or I would say beginners to touch the toes down. So touch the toes down at the front and then touch the toes down at the back there. And to keep touching those toes down as you go, holding on to the wall. Holding on to the wall isn't cheating. It's helping us to really build into those muscles, and keep reminding your students to bend into the standing leg because often you'll see them locking that knee. And then you can start to play around, go a little bit further with this pose. You can also slide one hand along the back if you want to see the back muscles, feel the back muscles working at the back of the hand. You can reach out and hold a chair here. We get a little more into Warrior 3 and prep for Warrior 3. And the whole body moves. So as the leg moves back, the upper body moves forward. The arms can be where they want, and it's going to be a little harder for students to reach out and find the arms forward. Okay, so if you want to bring a block in now, this is a little more advanced. You can still hold on to the wall or the chair and just start to swing the standing leg. And then if you would like, you can hold on to the chair or not. Maybe hold on to the wall. And you might be a little wobblier in this. That's okay. We're still building steadiness. So we focus on that. I forget what teacher told me about building steadiness, but I love that word instead of balance. And so the arms can reach out as the leg goes back. You can have students looking up if they want to. It helps to hold drishti or a gaze. But this makes it a little trickier. And for your really advanced students, you can get them up onto that block and then play around with them, closing the eyes as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the metronome pose. And let's see if I can take that off there. Ooh, I can. So next I want to get into this question from Sheryl of Bhava Tree. And Sheryl asked about getting a database of clients, students, and having a system and software for that. So I want to share with you first, my very first tool for this is the intake form or that student waiver. because all of their information is on that. And also, if you're going to email your students, it's great to get them to sign the waiver and to make sure that they check, like, yes, it's okay for you to email me. It's really important that we have that permission from students. And then once you have that, then you can decide, what do you want to do with it? Maybe you're not ready to email them yet, and that's okay. But students can sign up with a free program that's called Schedulicity. So you can basically put your whole calendar in Schedulicity. I'll put a link in our show notes to that program. I'm not an affiliate, but I am an avid supporter of it because they just bumped it back to be free, and they're adding more and more features to it. They're great for customer service. They're always updating and always adding to that program. So in Schedulicity, I like that I can also link that with my calendar. Now, this is important if you have people booking private yoga classes, or for my case, that's how I do my consulting appointments or even my podcast interviews, because it links. So when someone chooses a date, it will automatically link with my Google Calendar. So that's really important for me to know and stay on top of that. It's very simple to set that up. And then the other tool is Mailchimp, and that's if you're going to email your students, because Mailchimp is free for, I believe it's up to 2,000 people. So you'd have to be a pretty busy studio to be over that. And you can also set up an automation so that, say, a new student comes to your class, or they sign up for your newsletter, and you can send out an email automatically to them just to say a little hello, personalized hello, and see if they have any questions. And there's lots of things that you can do with Mailchimp. It's pretty user-friendly, and it's a fun program as well. So this is kind of my suggestion, but I would love to hear from you guys as well. We have a thread going on in the Connected Yoga Teacher Facebook group. So in order to join that group, you can go to theconnectedyogateacher.com, and you'll see a button there